Hi guys, welcome to Gems and Jewels. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. Today I'm going to show you how to make canvases from your photos. Now this is a little ridiculous because the sun is coming through my blinds, so it's really kind of blinding. However, it is glossy, but it doesn't look like this when the sun's not shining. Anyways, let's get started. I'll show you what we got here. Now, if you can find canvases that are the same size as your photo, then you can bend your photo around the corners and stretch it out. The one I found was a bit bigger than my pictures, so the moral of the story here is you want to make sure that your photo looks as though it's supposed to be this way. You can use glitter, you can use mirrors, you can use fabric if the sides are too big and the picture is smaller than the canvas. Just some ideas. So I have a large picture. Actually, I have several of them. And I have a 24 by 30 stretch canvas. And I am hoping to take it from this to this because it's going to get ruined. So I took the picture and I tried to line it up on my canvas. As you can see, it's a little bit larger than my photo. So what I did was, after I deciphered where I wanted it placed, I took Mod Podge and a brush and I did the middle of that area, and then I rolled my photo. And once I had my photo on, or at least almost all the way on, then I took more Mod Podge and I went over the photo. And I did this, twice. Anyways, you do not ruin your photo. I know this is a bit intimidating. It will come out glossy like a canvas photo does. Make sure that you don't use, don't use too much, but don't do it sparingly either. If you can get it as even as possible, that helps. My picture is it's a couple years old, so it has some blemishes on it, so it's not going to turn out to be absolutely perfect. Anyways, what you want to do is you want to Mod Podge the entire thing and then let it dry. If your corners don't stick, if the Mod Podge is not helping the corners stick, just a little trick is you can take a small bead of hot glue, just a little guy, and that'll help your corners stay down. So the first thing I did was I cut 2 rows of bling wrap and I went all the way around my photo and I hot glued those on. And then when those were done, I Mod Podged each one of my sides on my canvas with my brush, made sure I went thoroughly up and down. And then when I had that applied, then I went ahead and I took the glitter and just shook it on there. And then I let it dry for a little bit. And I did that to each side. And then after it was dried, and then I took my Mod Podge and my brush and I went over it again to seal it. And any spots that the glitter didn't stick, I hit that again. I repeated the same steps on each side of the photo, took the Mod Podge, brushed it across, and then dumped glitter on it. To do something a little extra, I took 6 small mirrors. I stuck 2 in the middle and then 1 on the bottom and 1 on the top on each side of the photo. And I used hot glue to keep those in place. Now you can decipher what you want to use depending on the photo. This one is kind of more of a fancier picture, so I figured the bling and the glitter would go great. Now for the ones I made for my kids, the older pictures for my kids when they were in sports, obviously the glitter wouldn't have went with a soccer picture. Therefore, what I did was I just painted the sides, and any color paint that you feel would go with that picture, or sports ribbon or something of that nature. This is a picture of my husband and I from some time ago that I had in a frame. The frame broke, and then I've just had it rolled up and didn't want it to get destroyed. And when I purchased the canvas ended up being too big, so I just wanted to use it. And this is what I came up with for the photo that was too small with the canvas that was too large. Otherwise, like I said, you find a canvas that meets your photo, 16 by 20, and then you can just go ahead and fold the photo to meet the canvas. But if you don't have that and you're looking for something to do with it, here's an idea. Once again, I just want to thank you so very much for tuning in to Gems and Jewels. You guys have a fabulous week. Thank you very much. Bye.